get to where I got to. Just to be in the sport, like I said before, this is 26 years, almost 26 years as a professional, and I'm still having fun entertaining the people all around the world.
Your two toughest opponents and two easiest opponents, looking back at the 50?
Nothing was tough. All work is easy work, you know that.
How much money are you making for this fight, Floyd? Has that been announced yet?
We don't have to talk about that. You guys already know. I always get a good payday.
You can count on that, yes.
Yes, absolutely. So, as far as when we get to, I'm Money Mayweather, so I have to make some good money.
Floyd, are you going to re-sign Tank? Is Tank going to re-sign with TMT?
I'm not here to talk about Tank. He's a hell of a fighter. He's with us forever. I like Tank. I love Tank. He loves me. We have a great relationship, and we're happy. We always want to stay positive. The media always asks in negative questions, so we're not talking about nothing negative. We're talking about things that's positive. Tank, I love you. We talk every day. Keep up the great work. I'm proud of you.
How's the face-off right now? You're trying to move towards you, move his head. Seen it all.
I didn't see it all. I did this a million times. I don't really worry about a face-off. A face-off is not the real fight. The real fight, I do what I do. It's easy.
You know what I know about all of the opponents that I've covered the last 13 years?
Yes.
You throw them off their game plan. They each have a game plan, and once the fight's out, it's over.
That's why, the people that I'm competing against, they always have to have a game plan. My game plan is just to be me. That's the game plan, just to be me. I don't worry about nothing. Never nervous. Don't care who in front of me. They're all the same.
Floyd, it seems like you're really enjoying things right now in your life, Floyd. Is that safe to say? Is that you seem like you're having fun, enjoying yourself?
I've always enjoyed life. Every day, wake up is a blessing. So I'm enjoying life just each and every day. Children is healthy, parents is healthy, grandson is healthy. I'm working out.
You're a grandpa.
Absolutely, I'm a grandpa. Proud to say I'm a grandpa. And my grandson he's a great little boy. I feel good every day. I work out and just enjoying life. That's what it's really about.
So in boxing, though, your voice is essentially the gospel. When you say a fighter's name, everyone looks them up and things like that. Just wanted to see what fighters are you checking out and what fighters are, as the fight fans, should definitely tune in with.
There's so many young fighters out there. I'm proud of all these young fighters. Very, very proud of these fighters. A lot of times you'll hear, it's so crazy, even like you guys are different writers. If I don't want to give you guys an interview, then you guys will talk negative. So you talk negative about me, and you guys will talk negative about, you guys will plant seeds in certain other writers because I don't want to give you guys a story. At the end of the day, I'm entitled to feel the way I want to feel. If I don't want to give you a story, I don't have to give you a story. And it's just simple and plain. Everything ain't for everybody. So if I don't, I've done this since I've been doing interviews since the 80s to now. So some days I just want to spend time with my family and be at ease and be at peace. If that's safe to say.
Yeah, and I've heard you praise guys like Ron Ennis and David Benavidez. Those are some fighters that.
I'm just not really praising fighters. It's just giving guys their props. This guy can fight.
You talked about the possibility of bringing in an NBA team here to Las Vegas. What would that mean to you to be part of that?
I truly believe if I do or I don't, which I'm going to have a team, whether it's in Vegas or it's not in Vegas, I will have a team. I've been working on that for a good while now. So, it's like I've been working behind the scenes. I didn't want to bring it out until, it was engraved in stone.
You'd prefer Vegas, though, wouldn't you?
Oh, absolutely. We would choose Vegas first, absolutely. And I got to make sure that you cover all the games.
You have to.
I have to. Absolutely.
And Floyd Mayweather Promotions is the past, present, and future. So the future of sports now that we're here with you today, would you expound on that today?
Like when I always said, Mayweather Promotions. We are the past, the present, and the future of sports and entertainment. So a lot of times people say, there's so many other companies and so many things that I'm involved with outside of boxing and in boxing that don't say Mayweather on it. but they're my companies. And I have so many fighters. And I spoke about that yesterday when I was on the podium for the Hall of Fame. I spoke about me and Al Heyman. You know, some call him my mentor, some call him my manager, some call him a second dad. Call him whatever you want to call him. He's a great man. He's my partner. He's a second father. He's a great person. He's a shrewd businessman. And we couldn't choose another person that's compatible with me to be in the sport of boxing. Great person.
What do you think of Spence Crawford? Two great fighters, you know both of them personally.
Yeah, and I seen you know, sometimes on I think it's ESPN, a couple of times you guys had seen me go out there and say certain things are false. When I tell you certain things are false, when I go out there and say, when I speak about certain things, please listen to me. I'm not just saying this. A lot of times a fighter may retweet something. Remember, I'm behind the scenes. So sometimes a fighter can retweet something, you know, just to get the people out of their seats or get the people going. And Errol Spence, hell of a fighter. Terrence Crawford, hell of a fighter. But I seen, if I'm not mistaken, someone threw a date out there or a month.
October 28th, they said in Vegas.
Not true. Not
29th.
true.
October 29th.
Not true. Now, when it's true, y'all hear from me first, or y'all hear from Fight Hype.
Floyd, by the way, Justin Bieber's going through a rough time now, health-wise. What would you wish him? He's a good kid, you know him personally.
Justin Bieber, me, myself, as well as the money team, you've been with us for so many years. You know, you was able to walk to that ring with TBE. We wish you nothing but the best. We love you, we care about you, and we only want the best for you. You will get better.
Floyd, when you say if we don't hear it from you, do you, because I knew you showed some interest in wanting to sign Crawford, so are you saying until that happens, the fight won't be announced?
It's not that, you know, I don't, like I said before, so many things that I can really talk about that I'm not going to talk about. Remember, just because the guy, and you know, I love ESPN, but the ESPN, just because they got boxing writers and they're paying these guys doesn't mean they're right. So when you see Fight Hype post, when you see a text message from me and you see I say this is not true, or that's no different from when Amir Khan was saying that oh yeah, me and Floyd just talked about doing an exhibition. That wasn't true. Amir Khan seen me in Dubai. When Amir Khan seen me in the lobby of the Armani Hotel, when he seen me, he said, get on my video with me. I got on this video with him. He was recording. I talked, said, hey, whatever. Next thing you know, he said, me and Mayweather talked about doing an exhibition, which is not true. A lot of times, remember this, and this is the reason why I do it. The reason why I give Fight Hype the story first is because of this. When nobody gave me a chance, and everybody was talking very, very disrespectful about me when I stood up to the plate to try to clean up the sport of boxing and said random blood and urine testing, not just for my opponent, but for me also. Now remember, it's so many fighters that have died and got hurt in the sport of boxing. Remember, the most important thing is your health. So these fighters should be able to have everything up here when their career is over. That's the great thing about my career. You know why they don't like me? Because I win. And sometimes I'm like, damn, well, we want to see him lose once, or we want to see something happen, because all he do is win. This is what God wanted. This is what God wanted. You know, so, and it's just like, they say, well, Floyd, how did you become the bad guy in the sport of boxing? How did you become the bad guy? Well,